St. Joseph Memorial Hospital, in the old part of the city, was considered closed for years. But the truth was that the building was still open to a few special patients who were reluctant to be admitted to a regular hospital. At night, there was only one guard, named Rafiq, a 52-year-old man who had been on duty there for 10 years. Rafiq's routine was watching the cameras, drinking tea, and occasionally sorting through 2 or 3 old files. But one night, something strange appeared on the camera screen. A monster that looked like a human, but its body joints were bent at a slightly different angle. It was walking quietly in the hospital corridor, and Rafiq immediately leaned on the screen. In camera number 6, the monster stopped right outside room 207. A patient had died mysteriously there last week. It would not open the door, nor would it knock. It would just lean down and then disappear like fog. Rafiq immediately reviewed all the recordings. For the past 3 days, the same creature had been coming to different wards, but no staff member had ever seen it or reported it. Rafiq spoke to the hospital administration, but they laughed it off. It's an old building, maybe the camera is glitching. But Rafiq went to those places himself and checked. The door to room 207 was locked from the inside, but there were traces of mud on the floor, as if some wet being had gone there. But there was no patient, no ward boy, no nurse. The next night, Rafiq also started recording video from his mobile. At 3:11 p.m., the same monster appeared again. But this time he looked at the camera. His eyes were black and empty, like 2 black lights burning in an empty skull. At that moment the electricity in the entire hospital went out. Rafiq's breathing quickened. He left his room and ran towards the generator room. On the way, something was written in blood on the walls. "You saw it, now you are part of us." Rafiq came back to the camera room, so on each screen there was only one frame of the monster looking at the camera. After that, the video stopped. When the second guard came in the morning, Rafiq was not there. Only his teacup, a flashlight, and a printout were lying there, in which there was a glimpse of the last recording. A year later, a YouTuber, Dark Hunts, made a video on the case. He went to the hospital and found the same footage on an old CD from there. A monster that would pass through walls and touch people, and the next day they would disappear, and at the end of the CD there was a voice. If you are watching this, you have already been a victim. If you like this story, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel Curse Narratives, where you will find more true, horrifying, and mysterious stories.